Okay. This one here, coming out of 2 Samuel 9. So Mephibosheth ate at David's table like one of the king's sons. That's the one who had the bad foot, and he thought David was coming to kill him. And instead, he brought him into the fold, and he ate at his table. That's really an interesting story about David there. That's in 2 Samuel chapter 9. I know that because it says it right here. But that is a really good story. Mephibosheth. At the king's table. In quotes, "He'll live," the vet announced, "but his leg will have to be amputated. The stray mongrel my friend had brought in had been run over by a car." Oh, God, I know this story. "Are you the owner?" There would be a hefty surgery bill, and the puppy would need care as it recovered. "I am now," my friend replied. "Her kindness has given that dog a future and a loving home." I can't tell you the money I've spent on mutts. Throwaways, abandons, strays. Ooh. Would I do it all over again? No. Mephibosheth saw himself as a dead dog. That's true. That's the word he used biblically. Unworthy of favor. It says here, 2 Samuel chapter 9:8. Being lame in both feet due to an accident, he was dependent on others to protect and provide for him. Furthermore, after the death of his grandfather, King Saul, he probably feared that David, the new king, would order all enemies and rivals to the throne killed, as was the common practice of the time. That was typical. When a king is dead or whatever, gets taken over, the new regime comes in and kills everybody connected. His children, his whatever, kills them all. He really drains the swamp, so to speak. So King Saul, he feared that David, the new king, would order all enemies and rivals to the throne killed, as was the common practice of the time. Yet out of love for his friend Jonathan, it's a great story, David ensured that Jonathan's son, Mephibosheth, would always be safe and cared for as his own son. In the same way, we who were once God's enemies, marked for death, it's us, have been saved by Jesus and given a place with him in heaven forever. That's what it means to eat at the banquet in the kingdom of God that Luke describes in his gospel. Here we are, the sons and daughters of a king. What extravagant, undeserved kindness we've received. Let's draw near to God in gratitude and joy. When are you likely to forget that God protects and cares for you? How could 2 Samuel 9 encourage you during such times? Dear Jesus, thank you for saving me and giving me a place at your table forever. Remind me that I am your dear child and help me to always praise and trust you. If you get a chance, 2 Samuel chapter 9, it might be a little bit before that, but that's a great story about David and what he does for this kid figures he's a dead dog. This David's come, he's going to kill him. And but because he had a covenant with Jonathan, who I believe was the son of Saul, he had a covenant with Jonathan. I'll take care of you. Because he had such love for Jonathan, any child he would have had, whatever he had, he would take care of. We have the same relationship with our Father through Jesus Christ. Read about David. That's a wonderful story. Love you. God bless.